Hi, good afternoon everyone. My name is Ram Dhamija and welcome to my channel. Today is 14th of January and it has been a really good day today for both option sellers as well as for the portfolio in all. It has been a green day. A lot of names which fell yesterday have bounced back, be it indices or be it stocks. The higher the fall yesterday was, the greater the rise today has been. So it has been a very good day, and on top of that, for the option sellers, it's been a delight because there has been a linear decay in straddle premiums today, and most of it has actually got realized for the option sellers. So after a rough 2 days, it's been a nice, pleasant day today. I will take you through what exactly happened in the market and how it transpired. So firstly, are we out of the woods yet? Maybe, maybe not. There might be some sort of intermediate relief that we are seeing right now. So what happened in the open interest today was that in Nifty, there have been about 5 crore puts that have been added, which is a bullish signal. So for the PCR, which was earlier in the 0.59 odd range, has gone to about 0.78. I will just show you that. Yeah, it's now gone to 0.8 as we speak. So now the call to put ratio is slightly better, and we have about 16 crore put versus 20 crores calls. At the beginning of the day, it was somewhere around 20 crore calls versus 11 crore puts. So the puts have got added, which provides some sort of stability to the markets. Coming to the option decay, as I had mentioned, it was a linear decay. It started off the option premium. It started off, I'll just show you over here, at around 232 for Nifty, and we are closing at about 167 odd as we speak. So it's been a very good decay, and as I said, a lot of it has been realized by the option sellers, so which has been great. And what has been the other thing? So this is the Nifty chart. If you look at the daily chart of Nifty, what are the important levels to see? Now if we see yesterday's candle, the high was about 23,330 odd. We are still within that, and the low was somewhere around 23,000. So today has been just a range day between these two big numbers, and till the time we break out of actually either of them, we really can't say whether we are even poised for a small short-term bounce or not. Of course, the long-term trend remains down, and there is no strength in the market as we speak. But today was just a feeble attempt, so we will only come to get the confirmation in about 2-3 days whether we actually go down over here like this, or there is a sustained recovery. And if the sustained recovery happens, then the next target becomes 24,200. Whether we are able to clear that, because only if we are able to clear that, then we'll come to know that there is some real strength in the market. Of course, the end of the bear market can only be said once the previous top of 26,200 is broken, but that is a long time away. So as I had mentioned in my previous videos, that we are making lower highs and lower lows now. So from 24,200 we made 23,200. This was the previous low that was made. Then we tried to go up, but we reversed from 24,600, and this time we have broken this. So there is definitely a lot of weakness in the market, and we can only say with certainty whether today was actually a fake kind of a bounce, or whether this bounce is more sustainable, only after seeing that there are certain levels which are cleared. Now coming to the Sensex expiry today. The Sensex expiry was again very good, and there was hardly any movement in the Sensex today. It was a flat kind of a market, and there was full realization for the option seller, so no complaints on that part. But Sensex yesterday was very rough because it was 1 DT, and typically in 1 DT you do not have too much maneuver. So when the markets actually went up yesterday, Sensex stop losses got hit on the CE side, and then of course in the waterfall all the PE stop losses went. So Sensex was a double stop loss yesterday, at least for me. Today it's a stop profit, so it's just got more than compensated because my risk reward is 1:2. But yeah, I mean that's where it is for Sensex. Sensex in terms of my allocation is very small, so it really doesn't contribute too much to my PNL. But having said that, today my PNL has been good. I think I will be ending at about 1.2% on my entire book size, so that's pretty decent. And the month is also thankfully turned green. Now I think in the month I would be up about 2% odd. So which is great, with this kind of volatility and this kind of market fall. If one is up 2%, That's really amazing, I would feel. But having said that, what we have to be very careful about is the coming few days, because typically what happens is that the period between January 20th to 30th, that is preceding the budget, is very rough for option selling. So we have to navigate that particular period. So any buffers that you're able to make till 20th should come in handy, and then the period immediately after the budget is very good again for option selling, because the volatility subsides and it starts to go down. So this is how the cycles behave for option sellers, and one has to kind of navigate accordingly. Now, what are the other things that happened today? I'll take you through the heat maps, how the heat maps performed, and this is for Nifty. So Nifty, as we see, there is one big red, which is HCL Tech, about -9%. Now, how are the numbers? The numbers were okay. I mean, 5% up on the top line, 6% up on the profit, etc. But then these were similar numbers that TCS has also shown. So really, there is no logic for it to fall 9% and TCS to go up by 10% or 9% on the result day. So these are some vagaries of the market which play out. The other one was Unilever, which is down about 3.5%. But all the other stocks, look at the recovery. SBI 2.5%. Adani stocks did really well today. I'll show you Nifty Next 50. Some of them have gone like 15% up. So Adani Ports was up 4.8, Adani Enterprise almost 7%, NTPC 4, and so on. So there has been a huge recovery. If we see in Nifty Next, one of my portfolio stocks is down, which is United Spirits, but that is because of some news of CEO change. But otherwise, look at the performance. Adani Power 18%, Adani Green 12%, Tata Power 5%, Adani again, Adani Sol 11.7%, Ambuja 4%. Zomato is not able to recover so much. It fell almost 6% yesterday, but it's only up 2.7%. So there was IRFC, PFC, all of them in huge greens of 5 and 7%. So that was a good sign. Now, what this also indicates is that if we look at how the indices have performed, today there was some sort of a recovery tried by the indices in terms of the small and the mid cap. So they are, if you can see over here, the mid cap and small cap is up about 2% each. So that is some sort of a recovery, and the VIX is down by almost 3%. So VIX is cooling off, which is again great news, and that is why there has been realization in the option selling. Now, in terms of the sectoral indices, I would like to highlight your attention to some of the ones which have been beaten down. Like for example, Nifty PSU Banks, it was up 3.8% today. So it just goes on to show that stocks which have got beaten out of shape are the ones that are trying to make some sort of a comeback today. But that's not a very robust sign, I would say. We will need to see some more strength, because typically the new leaders of the bull market are very different from the previous ones. Now coming to the international cues, US dollar has crossed 86.6. Crude is at 81, which is very negative for us, and US 10-year yield has come off a bit. So that's been good news, and US futures are up almost by 0.7. So that is one of the reasons why the global markets actually rallied today, and our market also took a breather. So the cues are looking okay now for tomorrow and day after, and let's see. I mean, we just don't know if the waterfall has to happen. It can happen anytime. There could be 10 crore addition of calls, and suddenly the market will go one way. So having said that, but today was a very much needed relief day for all of us, especially the option sellers, and also for the portfolio, because it helps. If the fall is gradual, then one is able to adjust easily. If the fall is very brutal, then it's very difficult for the market participants to adjust also. So having said that, that's it from me for today. If you like the content, please do subscribe to the channel. Please do share it with your friends. Please share it in your WhatsApp groups. I try to bring whatever knowledge I have gained over the last almost 18-19 years of market into these videos. So please do share it with your friends and ask them to subscribe as well. So I'll see you tomorrow with another update. That's it from me, signing off. Bye-bye.